here we are. Here I am. Let's get into it. I'm back from little Labor Day weekend stuff. And I'm playing Mario Kart again. Just what the people want. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get into it here. I'm gonna try to keep an eye on my view count, my who all is watching the stream, so that I can hold off on talking about the things I wanted to talk about until people start coming in. Yeah, I think that would be good. Also, I apologize for the channel, CTGP channel, being in French. I'm sorry. I know French people are ontologically inferior, etc., etc., blah blah, French, gross. All those memes, but, trying to learn French. Let me make sure everything is in a good spot. Yeah, okay. Very good, very good. Connecting to Wi-Fi. So anyways. Yeah, I left town for the weekend. This was Labor Day weekend, and today is Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everybody. So, no streams from over the weekend. This is my first stream back. Oh boy. Here's a room. What? That guy's a chicken? I don't get it. Went down to Lexington and Lynchburg over the weekend. Very cool, very fun place. Very fun time, very tiring. I just realized I think I get pretty easily tired from traveling. You know, the trip down there took a lot out of me. The trip from there to Lynchburg took quite a bit out of me. And then, both trips back also took a lot out of me. But of course, it was even worse on my parents, because, being more of a grown-up, and my dad was the one driving, so. And the thing about Lexington is it's in the Blue Ridge Mountains, Blue Ridge Mountain region of Virginia. So you get one thing that is nice is that the roads that are down there, like the highways, are a bit smaller and way more absent of traffic. So aside from being on Interstate 81 or on Route 66 on the way down there, we didn't hardly run into anybody, until we actually got to a given destination. But a lot of the roads are mountain roads. I forget, there is a word for them. My dad would know it. But they're really windy and twisty, turny mountain roads, with just one lane on either side of the road. And some of these roads have kind of absurd speed limits too. Like, we were going on one that had frequent, 90-degree turns, going around, switchbacks and stuff like that. But the speed limit was 55 miles an hour. So for if you're in Europe, I think that would be about 80 kilometers an hour. I'm not 100% sure, but um, you know, it was it was a bit much. Uh, but yeah, one of the things that we did when we went down to Lynchburg is we stopped at an independent bookstore. Very cool place. Unfortunately, it didn't have the stuff that I was looking for. I was looking for The Conquest of Bread by Peter Kropotkin, and once I found out that they didn't have that in store, I went looking for other stuff. I remembered my philosophy professor in college. Big shout outs to him. Very cool dude. Recommended that I read David Hume because he said, you know, I think you'd like some of the stuff that he had to say, and I was like, well, okay. And so I looked for anything by David Hume. So, but they didn't have anything. They had like a little philosophical books section, and they had a critique of pure reason by Immanuel Kant. And granted, these were used books, so it's entirely possible that they had it at one point, but somebody like picked it up, you know, and stuff like that. The used books, I think, is just mostly from what people donate in to the store. But you know, I saw that they had a book that contained the works of Kant and or not Kant, of Hume, you know, and other Enlightenment figures. But there was nothing by David Hume himself, unfortunately. So I was like, well, that's unfortunate. Oh no, I didn't get a box. Oh no, I tried to be clever, but you know, that didn't work out too well. First race of the day. So at that point, I was like, well, I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't get at least something, you know, to make the trip worth it. And so I went and looked for something appealing, and I actually did find a pretty interesting book about the assassination of Fred Hampton, aka Operation... What was it? It has a name, I forget. Oh, COINTELPRO. That was the name of the operation to assassinate Fred Hampton. The FBI worked with the Chicago PD, and you know, shot Fred Hampton a bunch of times. So I'm looking forward to reading into that. Be interesting. Oh, shit. You got me. You got me good. Oh, you got a blooper? Poor guy. That kinda sucks. Okay. Man, that guy had first by a mile. And then after that bookstore, the bookstore trip went all right. And then we went out. We went out looking for a place to eat, and we ended up going to this little hole in the wall place. It was called a Taste of Philly, I think. This little black-owned restaurant with not but 2 or 3 tables, serving Philly-style food, cheesesteaks. What they call in the South, they call them hoagies, but you know, subs and burgers, all manner of that kind of things. And I had the best chicken cheesesteak I think I could ever have thought of. It was seriously delicious food. And my mom took a picture of us outside the restaurant so we could spread the word a little bit. And my dad posted to his Instagram. I posted to my Instagram. Very cool place. Whew. Now I wonder if I can hold this lead. Aw, oh, come on. Dang. No way that's faster. I don't know if this guy knows his track very well. Damn it, I got a blooper. Bro. Wait, is that faster? That's dumb. Hey, I got him. I'm sorry I had to. I don't think I would have passed him otherwise. Oh, clever banana spots. Now he's going this way. He probably knows something that I don't. I'm willing to bet. Or maybe I was right the first time and they just had like mushrooms or something. Anyways, it looks like I'm going to be mostly playing second fiddle to this guy unless I can get a really early lead and maintain it. Huh? I'm in third? What? What the fuck? I don't understand. Why is he going that way? I don't understand this, dude. Okay. Well, that went about how last race went. So yeah, that was the weekend. It was nice to take a break from my fucking flooded inbox of emails. I got a lot of emails from organizations and stuff, political emails mostly. And, you know, just sort of took a break from my usual internet presence for the weekend. It was kind of nice, but I am glad to be back. So now I can watch all my favorite political content creators. And speaking of politics, man, is there politics to talk about. Yeah, holy hell. Nobody knows how to race this track. This is going to be the test of how old school this guy is. Unless, I mean, it's probably not going to pick me, but if it picks Lunar Spaceway, this is the test of who's old school and who's not, because all the old school people know how to drive this track, and all the new school people don't. Desert Mushroom Ruins, okay. This is one where I think I actually want to drop behind to get mushrooms or something. So I can take the big giant shortcut in the beginning. Anyways, yes, the politics in question here would be that you almost got me, but you didn't. The politics in question would be that Joe Biden made what is now a very famous speech about, particularly about democracy in America. And I agreed with most of his speech because, you know, I like democracy. I think that's good. I have to use this. Oh, dang it. Whoa, okay. Okay. You know, there wasn't a whole lot of, like, policy, like, direct policy suggestions or recommendations in the speech, but I think what was important is the tone of the direction that Joe Biden wants the Democratic Party to take, which is to be aggressively pro-democracy and be very, vigilant in defending democratic institutions, especially because right now they are actually under threat. You know, it's a scary thing to think about, but, yeah. Whoa. That could have ended badly. No, that's so bad. I'm probably gonna get last, or functionally last. Oh, never mind. A shock dodge. Might pass a couple of people. Dude, my item roulette is just not working. Did you see that? I was spamming L and it just kept going. Come on. Ouch. My item roulette broke. Jeez, dude. Oh well, I'm not a huge fan of that track. Yeah, not a huge fan of that track. Very not mock bike friendly. It's gotta be said. You know, like, obviously on any track that has, like, a semblance of tight turns, I think that track has, like, one tight turn. mock bike has kind of an advantage, but there's so many places for you to get bumped off that it is so much more of like a flame runner or Bowser bike track than anything that you could reasonably say that the mock bike has an advantage on. Also, we need to start targeting this other 9,000 player so he doesn't get first every time. That'd be good. Ooh, this track. Even less of a mock bike track. I think I wheelie bumped him. He's gonna throw it back? Never mind. Hey, that's how you get in first. And now here's how you lose first immediately. Or not, never mind. Oh. I know exactly what they were trying to do there, and it almost worked. Almost. Give me this, thank you. Red shell in fourth? Odd. I didn't quite get him. Oh, he's on the shooting star, huh? Wow. Delightfully devilish Seymour. Not quite. Okay. You know, I think the play is just to, like, not try to contest this guy any further. I'm gonna let him stay in first. I have this banana, but this is just for my protection. I'll go wide. I just didn't want to get blue shelled is the thing, you know? In situations like that, you just really do not want to get blue shelled. Because it's lap 3. Did that guy leave? No, he's still here. Okay. Yes, the Joe Biden speech. So, aggressively pro-democracy, and thank goodness he finally called a spade and said, hey guys, the MAGA Republicans are fascist and they don't like democracy. If you like democracy, then you have to oppose the MAGA Republicans. And in fact, if we as a country like democracy, we have to oppose the MAGA Republicans. Pretty straightforward stuff. I would have taken it even further. But I'm not the President of the United States, and I don't have any optical concerns to worry about. And he does. Joe Biden definitely does. And I think what was equally important about that speech is that at the same time as rejecting just straight up fascism, he rejected the sort of Clintonite neoliberalism, I want to say. Maybe not Clintonite, but definitely from that era. You know, where the book, the End of History and the Last Man comes from. Because he noted that democracy cannot survive on its own. This is true. You can look at historical examples of this. when democracies are left standing without any maintenance routine, like democratic maintenance and upkeep for them, then they will crumble and give way to regression and authoritarianism, which is not good. Really not good. Particularly if you care about, you know, human rights and the sort of due process that everybody's entitled to, morally speaking. Ah, come on, you took my box. I wasn't even trying to pass him. Okay. I think it's okay that I'm in this placement right now. As long as I can get to the next item box and get the next item box. Yeah. Ooh, 3 mushrooms. Don't mind if I do. Oh, damn it. I have to use this. Okay. Another 3 mushrooms. No problemo. Get wheelie bumped. I'm not going for that. Yeah. Give me this. That was... What the f... Why did I throw that? I didn't mean to throw that. Get out of here. Well then. That worked out nicely. Ah. What's up, Badman? Oh, what the... Dude, this guy is lagging like a motherfucker. Ah, come on. You guys saw that too, right? Jesus, my item roulette isn't doing anything today. Did you guys see this? I'm spamming L again and it just goes, slow. Oh well, I lose a ton of VR again, probably. Not as much. This is definitely getting to a higher skill room than it was before, which is nice. Jesus. Man. This ain't no good. Lunar Spaceway, let's get it. I need a track where I can front run and not get screwed by some guy having 300 ping. Well, I don't need it, but it would be nice. I want to be able to just drive. You know. Jeez. And I don't know what's up with my controllers or like my fucking thumb or whatever. But you guys saw I hopped to the left when I very clearly wanted to drift right. Jeez. We had 2 really bad tracks in that lineup. Desktop Dash and Six King Labyrinth. Both of which I hate a lot. Six King Labyrinth, I just have a hard time remembering the route. And Desktop Dash is just a really bad track. You know? Like everything, all the colors are way too similar. Nothing looks distinct. I should have gone that route. I didn't get a box. Jeez, my item roulette. I don't know why it has this random section of what is it? Fucking Lost Fortress in this track. Oh, okay. I guess wow, the power really got those guys. That guy probably could have owned me with the banana a couple times by now. Oh, okay, well. What the f- You guys see this? What is happening with my goddamn controller? Or my fingers, for that matter. Ah, you thought. I'm driving so badly. That saved me. Alright. Okay, well. I don't know what happened there. But as far as I know, it was pretty good for me. That was like pixel perfect as far as I know. Why did the okay. I don't know how that works. The guy going this way. No, blue shell? Dang. Okay. Not too bad, actually. This track is very stressful. How cool would that have been if I got him? Oh well, second's decent. Pretty good. Jeez, these guys are making me work for it. Sorry, I got so caught up in the race there. Yeah, rejecting the whole end of history narrative, I think, is super important. First, because you have to be stupid to believe that this is the end of history. And you also kind of have to be American. Because everywhere else actually teaches history. Well, no, that's not true. You could be Japanese as well. Since that book was written by a Japanese author, and also since Japan has a very, very heavy neoliberal bias in its education system. So, yeah. That bit is important because it sort of wakes people up to be like, hey, you can't just sit around. Fascism is gonna come knock at your door. You know, we didn't do all the history. There's always more history to do, so get off your butt and vote and canvass and etc. But also, I think the tone of Joe Biden's speech, him being the head of the party, indicates that, at least I hope, indicates that the Democrats are going to take a much more forceful stance against the Republicans, because the Republicans are anti-democracy, and when there are only two parties, and one of them is anti-democracy, abstemiousness is not an option, unless you're okay with democracy ending, which is not good. I don't know what the fuck. Okay. I don't know how the guy made it so that red shells can actually follow you on this map. It's kind of impressive. No, why'd you do that? Okay, that works. I'm going wide. No! The tiniest bump in the air was enough to ruin that. Man. Here, watch. This is gonna... Yeah, nice. Oh, what? I didn't know that was gonna happen. This track is so dumb. Very funny, though. I must say. Oh, that guy ran into the green shell. That's what you get for trying to wheelie bump me, idiot. Give me a box. Thank you. Oh, that was very close to hitting me. Get away from me, dude. What a hectic race. I drove so bad and still got our middle spot. Minus 65 for 4th. Ouch. His room is full of Smurfs. I'm gonna do one more to try to get my act together, but I think I'm gonna try to find another room after this. Yeah, these VR numbers do not inspire confidence. With the kind of driving that these guys have exhibited, no thank you. These guys are driving above their pay grade, as it were. But of course, in response to that speech I was talking about, and I'm constantly getting sidetracked from, the right wing obviously had an explosive reaction to it. In the form of, you know, going on their shows and on their Twitter accounts and etc., going on TV and saying, "Wah, this speech was so divisive. Wah, Joe Biden said that you're an enemy of the state if you don't support his agenda." Which he did not say. He said that if you are a MAGA Republican and an election denier, then you're a threat to democracy and an enemy to democracy, which is just true. If you do not like democracy, then you are, you know, then you're not exactly compatible with the democratic system. But interestingly, none of them provided any substantive arguments, because Joe Biden didn't really say anything that you could argue against. All he did was make statements and arguments in favor of democracy and the democratic process, which I should think is like non-divisive politics 101 in a country like America, you know? Ooh. I'm just gonna hold this. Whew. Okay. Front ran that track pretty effectively. Yeah, and I think it was very nice, very refreshing for the now the right wing position of anti-democracy to be out in the open, because now it gives us a very clear picture of, okay, these are the people that we basically have to rid of their institutional power and get off of a political platform so that they can't use liberal democracy to then sow the destruction of democratic institutions. You know? Because by and large, their objective is to kill queer people and to subjugate women. And also to kill black people, more or less. Oh, what's going on? You've been disconnected from Weem5. Okay. Yeah. And of course, if anybody, I know that this is controversial framing on my part, so I will explain myself here. Right? It is the right-wing position in the United States to further marginalize black communities, to socially ostracize and segregate out queer communities, and to deny women their rights. I think the last one kind of speaks for itself. You guys have seen the consequences of Roe v. Wade and, you know, abortion bans that routinely are enforced even when the supposed exceptions are met. You know, the standards for the exceptions of, oh, when the woman's life is in danger, not even then. But as to the other two, slavery in the United States and Jim Crow are still, historically speaking, a very recent memory. There are people who are alive today who were alive and at counter-protests during the civil rights movement. You know, the people with the signs of race mixing is communism and all that crap. That they themselves might not be alive anymore, because I think the folks in those pictures were like middle-aged. But, you know, imagine there was like some young adults in that time. You were, you know, 18 years old, 20 years old in the 1950s or early 60s. They would still be alive. They'd be retirees, but they would be alive today. You know, people who supported segregationist regimes. They want to, at the very least, return to that. Which is when you had the KKK and lynch mobs running around. Or at least when... No, yeah, lynch mobs. The KKK, I think, had kind of faded away by the 50s, in some sense. But, no, yeah, definitely lynch mobs. And, of course, there are plenty of people today who will make arguments to defend the institution of chattel slavery that used to exist in the United States, as well as the Confederate States of America, an entire block of states which seceded from the Union because they were so single-mindedly dedicated to preserving slavery. Yeah. So that's for the black community. And I mean, I know, oh, enslaving them isn't killing them. It basically is. You know, you can say that, and it's pretty one-to-one. For the queer community, the Republicans have been gearing up plenty of genocidal rhetoric especially against trans people, but also against gay people now that the floodgates have kind of opened, saying things like they're grooming kids, they're pedophiles, blah, blah, blah. None of which is true, but what it accomplishes is you now draw a direct association between being gay or being queer in general and being the highest level of predator and most disgusting kind of person on the planet. The kind of person who would attack a child. And by doing that, you effectively dehumanize the people that you attach that label to, which obviously is the goal here. So that they can first be made again into second-class citizens, and then obviously, since fascists are never content with that, so they can then kill them. So that's sort of the rundown in the United States. Whew. This track requires quite a bit of concentration as well. Ooh. I gotta be super careful. This guy has green shells. I don't want to get hit. Whew. Stressful race. Yeah. And of course, it's not like you need overtly genocidal practices to lead to a lot of people from marginalized communities dying. It happens already. In fact, it happened at a massive rate in the 1980s with the AIDS epidemic in the United States, because the Reagan administration prevented and prohibited the CDC from doing research on AIDS, on how to stop it, because it was seen as the gay disease, and the idea there was to keep it as the gay disease so that as many gay people would die as possible. Which makes it, I think, the most recent genocide in American history. Of course, it wasn't exactly successful. Gay people still exist, because it's not exactly a thing you can just wipe out. You know, it's just people are gonna be gay down the line. Even if you have the big delete button, delete every gay person, you can press that button, and then in the next couple generations you'll have a bunch more gay people. So, not only evil, but also stupid. They don't know that the what is it? The boost panel there is gone. All right. Told you I'm the only one who knows how to drive this track. Oops. And as far as the black community is concerned, poverty is a huge killer in the United States, but you know, globally in general, people living in extremely poor or just regular poor living conditions means that they don't have access to certain basic necessities, which means that people are going to suffer diseases at a disproportionate rate, die at a disproportionate rate, and generally have shorter and worse lives at a disproportionate rate compared to the general population, which is not good. Oh, come on. Okay, maybe these guys do know how to drive this track. Even I don't know how to drive this track super well on mirror mode. So I guess this is just another nail in the coffin of the conservative bloc in America basically just being a Saturday morning cartoon villain. And that just happened to me. Damn. Ooh, the shock. Whoa, what was that? Ah, blooper. This is some crap. I don't know what that was. What is going on in this room? This is so weird. Hey, that guy hit 9999. Good for him. But the VR numbers are considerably higher in this room, so I'm going to stay. I'm going to remain in this room. Also, is this the correct microphone? It is. Okay. For some reason, I had a suspicion that it wasn't because it was routinely drifting into the red territory, or like it drifted into the red territory, which is something usually my webcam microphone would only do. But yeah. Ooh, I spent a ton of time talking about that speech by Joe Biden because I thought it was a great speech, and also because I got sidetracked a bunch. But one last thing about that, and then I'll move on to more political shit that's coming up. The last thing is that I think that he was very smart with his rhetoric in that speech. He compared the MAGA Republicans and fascism in the United States to a pandemic or an epidemic. He's alongside MAGA Republicans when he said, you know, we're facing our darkest hour and things like that. He listed COVID, mental health, I think, or no, not mental health, gun violence, and other such things. So I think that was a good bit of drawing association, because fascism should be viewed basically as a disease, as a social contagion. It should be viewed how Republicans want people to see gay people. Because fascism is an inherently exclusionary ideology, and it is very idiosyncratic. In fact, routinely what happens in fascist regimes and things like that is that, you know, first there's the need to define an exceedingly insular in-group, you know, a group of people who are the Übermensch, and to define the out-group, who are the Untermensch, or the, you know, the plague on society, or the parasites, or the whatever, you know. And what often happens is that once they've done that, fascism needs to maintain a degree of anti-something fervor to actually keep itself going. It's based off of momentum without thought. You know, thought and introspection is viewed to be like anti-patriotic and anti-nationalistic in a fascist dictatorship. So it is heavily discouraged. So as a result of this, once the in-group and out-group have been sufficiently defined to avoid that fervor going away, fascist regimes will slim down the in-group. They'll make it even more exclusionary so that people who were previously a part of that in-group no longer are and end up on the margins of society. And this process actually repeats ad infinitum, or at least until the aforementioned regime is too unstable to support itself any longer. I got a ton of red shells there. Oh, blue shell. Fun. So yeah, fascism is extremely idiosyncratic, extremely self-contradictory, and very dangerous for that reason. You know, a lot of people might think that, oh, you know, if fascism doesn't last long, then that's good, and it is. You know, fascism tends to last at the longest 30 to 40 years in a given country. China being a pretty big exception to that. Although I should say 30 to 40 years without some sort of repeated inciting event to keep fascism alive in that country. So in the case of Germany, it didn't even last 20 years. But during that short time, during that comparatively very short amount of time, the destruction can be very, very internecine. You know? And oh no! Fascism can ruin a nation, top to bottom. And after that, the country has to sort of build itself back up. Basically from nothing, unless you're in Germany's position after World War II. I think that the United States saw more or less what was going to happen after World War II as being the same as after the end of World War I, if somebody didn't intervene and basically work to prevent that from happening. Because it's possible to just basically get stuck in an infinite political loop of fascism, destruction, country economic collapse, repeat, because fascism is actually routinely born from dire economic circumstances, which, as much as people would tell you otherwise, the United States is in right now. So the trick to that is addressing... first is addressing economic concerns, like falling wages, stagnating wages, implementing price controls so that companies can't, like, jack up prices and then just use inflation as an excuse whenever they're confronted about it. And then the second thing is to aggressively safeguard democratic institutions, which is the social side of things. And what I mean by aggressively safeguarding democratic institutions, particularly in the case of the United States, is to bar the Republican Party from running candidates for office. Basically, eliminate the Republican Party from the ballot box, because in a democracy, you can have whatever ideology you like, as long as it's not anti-democracy. You know? And I know that there's people that would say, oh, that's authoritarian. Not without reason, mind you. But in situations like this, I ask you, what's more important? Allowing authoritarians to have a voice at the risk of them coming to power and committing a genocide? Or engaging in a little bit of political party restriction so that an authoritarian, openly anti-democratic party can't, you know, come to power and do a genocide? And I think if you answer in the former, then you're stupid, basically. Sorry, I had to do it to him. Am I gonna win this track? I hope so. That'd be nice. Oh no. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so I'm in 4th. Hopefully I can end in 4th. 4th. Whew. Not bad. In fact, Ukraine, for all of its flaws and faults as a struggling democracy in Eastern Europe, did what I would view to be the correct move at the beginning of the Russian invasion, which was there were a couple of parties in the Ukrainian government, in the Ukrainian parliament, that were openly pro-Russia, supporting the invader, who is fascist. Russia is a fascist country, invading a flawed democracy. So Volodymyr Zelensky moved to, and did, ban those political parties from holding office and from having a political platform in the government. Which is the correct move. You don't want to have, in the case of a war, you don't want to have turncoats in your government. You know, you want to be able to manage that. But in the case of just maintaining a democracy in general, fascists should always be viewed as open opponents who are in a total war with democracy. That's how they view themselves. You know, regardless of how they phrase it, you know, the war against degeneracy or whatever. You know. So yeah, basically ban the GOP and then do a multi-party system that does not include the GOP and have ranked choice voting. That would be pretty good, I think. 4 viewers, wow. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're okay with me talking about the state of politics in America. I assume you have been. I don't know how long people have been watching. Three bananas. Delicious. A dude. A dude. But that's a little bit on the more grim side of things. And there is actually some better news to go into as of late, in the form of polling from 538. 538 is if you're not familiar, in case anybody doesn't know who they are, they do political polling on elections, which party is likely to gain what amount of seats, all that good stuff. You know, basically how does political momentum look to be shifting and changing and moving around in the United States? In this case, leading up to the midterm elections this fall. And one bit of very good news is that the Democrats are projected now to very likely win the Senate with a comfortable enough majority that they might be able to get around the filibuster, which is great because the filibuster is inherently anti-democratic. It is designed to protect the minority party in government, not to be confused with a minority group. The Republicans, sorry guys, just because you're a minority party and your views suck so much that you can't legitimately win a majority in government, that does not mean that you are an oppressed minority. That's what you do. That's not what you are. But yes, Democrats projected to win the Senate, and recently it has been become increasingly likely that the Democrats will actually maintain control of the House of Representatives, which is unprecedented for what would otherwise be considered a quote-unquote red wave election year. You know, party in power doesn't typically win the legislative elections. But it just might happen this time. Holy shit, what is happening? Alright. But, of course, that's not even step 1. It's not even step 0. It is step -1. The step immediately following this, immediately following the whole part where we try to get Democrats elected to office, is aggressively pressuring them to pursue the policy goals that they may or may not have promised on the campaign trail. And no, I'm below 9,000. Who cares? A lot of Democrats get in the habit of what's called under-promising and then under-delivering, which is they go in, they understand that their base is progressives, you know, people with left-wing political prescriptions in some form, people who want, I don't know, reparations for the black community, or Medicare for all, or tuition-free higher education, or civilian overview boards for the police. So what the Democrats will do is they will under-promise first. They will promise maybe one of those things, and then be very milquetoast and kind of mealy-mouthed on the other issues. And then when they get into office, they will under-deliver on that promise that they already undershot. So they can effectively get away with running a campaign, getting elected, and then not doing anything. That's how politics works for the Liberal Party in the United States. Now, of course, I think the good thing about recent politics is that if Joe Biden's speech is of any indication, they might become a little bit less abstemious in pursuing policy goals, which I would like very much, especially because one of those policy goals was college debt forgiveness, which Biden did is even being charitable, a modest package of $10,000 or $20,000 forgiveness for people with federal student loans. But in the future, what that could look like is a much bigger package, say $50,000, $60,000 for anybody with any student loans, if that gets passed by the Congress, because the president can only do so much. I know there's a lot of people who think that the president has a lot of power, and that's true. He is the most powerful single person on the planet. But he's still the head of the executive branch. There's only so much that he can do because he's restricted by the branch of office that he operates in. So the reason that the reason that the loan forgiveness was such a low number is arbitrary. It's just because they didn't want to do full forgiveness. That's the only reason for that. However, the reason that it was just federal student loans is that since he's the president, that is unfortunately all that he has the authority to do with an executive order. And I don't say unfortunately because I want him to have more power, God no. I say unfortunately because, because that means fewer people get their loans forgiven or cut down in some sense. Interesting. I'm gonna get owned, probably. What is going on? Jesus, this is one hell of a race. Dude! How does this keep happening? I keep, like, driving okay, and then at the beginning of lap 3, or, like, midway through lap 3, I just get completely mollywopped by something. Doesn't matter what place I'm in. You know? I could be in first, I could be in 5th. It don't matter. Alright, I'm gonna just use this here. Give me a box. Thank you. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, come on. Make me big. Thank you. Yes, item box. So basically, Republicans are so cringe that they make me want to destroy the cringe-o-meter. Democrats are still cringe, but less cringe than Republicans. So basically the same as it ever was. Yeah, and don't get caught thinking that Democrats are your ally either. Recently, Nancy Pelosi in the House of Representatives blocked the passage of a Social Security reform bill that would actually expand Social Security for a lot of people, probably not enough, but a lot of people, such that it would enable people's kids to get the benefits of it if they're in sufficiently economically dire situations, because she wants to pass a tax break for wealthy people. The Democrats, or rather the leader of the Democratic Party in the House of Representatives, said, no, don't expand Social Security because I want to give a tax break to billionaires. Yeah. It's a crying shame, really. But now that I've sufficiently rabbled off about politics for about a half hour, I figured I would go into another thing that I wanted to mention. The reason for the stream being named the way it is, and more, and in parentheses there being the gauntlet stream, is that I'm going to stream Mario Kart for 2 hours. I've already been going up for an hour 15-ish. Once it hits the 2 hour mark, I will be done with Mario Kart. And then I will go and take a break. And then I'm going to come back and change up what I'm streaming. We're going to be talking about other stuff, playing other stuff. And if anybody wants to join in chat, you guys can even get a say in what other game I end up playing. If you would like. I think that would be fun. But I'm trying to experiment with new ways of like presenting Twitch content. I'm trying to utilize the advantages of this being a very long form way of doing things, because I think that'd be better for the viewers. And also I want to broadly I want to get into Twitch streaming as a career. That's why I have tried to recently make my setup quite a bit better, and why I've tried to get like professional equipment, that sort of thing. you know, this is kind of a life investment for me. But yeah, I think another part of that is going to be me streaming for much longer each time. So get excited, idiots. Alright, where's the next item set? It's up there. Okay. I missed. Can you believe it? Jesus, I'm really gonna have to pull a rabbit out of my hat on lap 3. Well, here goes my chances. Please don't star me. Thank you. Very cool. Give me an item box. Damn it. Alright. Alright. Where's the next item set? Are you kidding me, dude? Why would you put a banana back there? Come on. You know, I can't help but think that somebody here knows that I'm streaming and is targeting me because of that, or is, like, screwing with me because of that. I know this is, like, gigacopium argument, whatever the fuck you want to say. No way. Okay, that confirms it for me. There's no way that one of these guys is not watching my streams. That guy literally had the box completely free. He was on top of it and went for the box that I was going to go for. There's no shot he doesn't know. At least know that I have higher VR and is like... God, that lined up too perfectly. Yeah. Back to what I was saying about streaming. I want to explore the possibilities of what I can do with the streaming format. And also, I figured I would let you guys know, I want to also dip my feet into shorter form content as well. Which is why I'm actually taking some of my older Mario Kart stream, well, older, from a couple of weeks ago, and editing them down to make, like, fun, compilations or whatever, to post on my YouTube channel. Hopefully that'll be able to, that'll get some people to enjoy my content without having to sit through a full, anywhere from 2 to 4 hour stream, or something like that, you know? I think that would be a good way to spend my time. Good way to invest effort, energy into live streaming. Honeybee Hideout. Fun track. Good track. Man, this session has not gone well for me. Also, this glass fucking sucks. This is like the 3rd time today that I've spilled water from that glass. This does not happen when I use the taller glasses. How? Oh! Okay, it almost happened again. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna drive. That guy killed a bunch of bees. Phenomenal. Fantastic. Give me an item box, please. Thank you. Jesus. And look at that. Just from driving regularly, I am now in 3rd place. You gotta be kidding me, dude. No! What the fuck? Everybody's tossing me around today. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna chain this in before the shock happens. Okay. I was gonna say, it would be a crying shame if the shock were to happen right as I... No way! Okay. That's like literally almost as bad as what I was saying. They waited till the millisecond I was out of my star to use the shock. Holy shit. That guy's way up there now. Get out of my way, idiots. Eh? Oh, it's just a origin notification. I had a feeling someone was gonna hit that. Why did I get another mushroom? I don't want that. Let me chain this. Okay, that's better. At least I now have protection against items, sort of. Jesus. How did I know? I knew from the moment I went off of that ramp, I knew that was going to happen. You and me both, Rosalina. Alright, make a mushroom. Cool. Chain. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Finally. Something good today. That's not... You can't make this shit up, ladies and gents. You can't make this shit up. I dodged a shock literally right as I'm saying, okay, thankfully something good. I hit a red shell and get bulleted. On cue. I ought to be a comedian with the fucking timing of this thing. This stuff. I will be here all week. Jesus Christ. Everybody target the guy with the me on the mock bike. Fuck him up. I mean, this makes for good content, though, I will say. Although beyond a certain point, I do have to unironically wonder how much of this is them just sort of intentionally hitting me every chance that they get. Because I've seen people pass up on some pretty obvious opportunities to just use the rotating red shells to target me. Like, triple red shells in 7th? Like, come on. There's no way the guy in front of you has anything that could dodge that, except maybe a Mega Mushroom. But at that point, you may as well just risk it. You know? Jeez. I'm probably just the easy pickings is the reality of it. What? Somebody left? Damn. Now I'm sad. This is tiring. I'm gonna be honest. Anyways. Yeah, editing project. I haven't gotten to talk because everything at once has been happening. Yeah, I'm editing down the first stream. I have the HD video, like full HD 1080p. Downloaded. I'm gonna cut it up in Windows Movie Maker. Or maybe I'll end up getting like some other editing software so I can do that. But I also want to put some music in the background, add some, not necessarily go too full on into it, but I want to like time it well. Oh Christ, this is gonna be great. Yep, I already knew it. Okay, here's my prediction. I get last, and I get maybe 3 items the whole race. Setting the bar low so that I can easily clear it. And if I don't clear it, then I meet my expectation, and I am literally Nostradamus. Who had a banana in 8th? What in the world is going on? You're not giving that to me. But now I'm in 3rd with no item. Thank you, Benny, for taking my item box. Thank you, Alex, for bulleting me. My prediction is already coming true. Wow. Yeah, I'm convinced now. This is just pass around the me mock bike user. Holy shit. Fuck you guys. I hate you. All of you. The people watching my stream, you guys are idiots. Stupid. Every single one of you. I'm probably just gonna have to end up paying a little bit more attention to the race here. Give me an item. Thank you. I can't be certain, But I think that golden mushroom was the first item that I got the entire game. The entire race. So that means that blooper was number 2. And this blooper is number 3. What if I'm correct? What if I predicted it down to the fucking item number that I pulled? Ah, never mind. Okay. Item number 4. Disqualified. Holy shit. Fuck you. 8th place, huh? Yikes, that did not feel good. At least I'm only losing like minus 50 for 8th. Shit. I don't think I'm gonna get a single good race this GP. Or this session. Apart from the like 2 at the beginning. You know what? I'm gonna try something. I don't go Funky Kong on this license, but I do go Bowser. And the weather shows no discernible reason for me to be playing this fucking badly. Jeez, I mean, I know there's rain coming, but it's sunny right now. So it's not like this is a seasonal affective disorder thing, where, like, my brain's just off-kilter by a little bit. Banished Keep, okay. Oh, for Christ's sake, this is the one with that stupid shortcut that everybody except me knows how to do? God damn. Yeah. Stuff it, idiots. I didn't get anybody with that. I'm probably gonna take this shortcut up here. Okay, 3rd place. Whoa, what the... What in the world? How? What? I don't understand. You know what? I'm gonna try that next lap. I got nothing to lose, so I may as well. Get these red shells out of here. Alright. I'm gonna take that shortcut again. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, guy who used the lightning, for target shocking me. Okay. So then what is this? Oh, that's way faster. Are you kidding me? Get me out of here. Yeah, that's right, idiot. Thought you could pass me that shit? Get out of here. Oh, man. I don't care if I get last place. That is a personal victory. Being able to pass that thundercloud. Holy crap. Okay. I'm gonna chain this just because I need another item. Holy crap, you gotta be kidding me. On cue. On cue. This is the on cue session where I say some shit and then the exact opposite of what I want to happen happens. Like as if I was on a professionally made and written comedy show. Although, I am definitely getting, like, pushed around a lot less this time than before. Jeez, they tried to target shot me again. You see that? There was no reason to use that there. No reason. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what y'all have out for me, but, you know. You realize you guys are actually making me not want to play this game by doing this to me. I hope y'all know that. I'm probably still going to do it because you guys aren't going to watch anything else that I stream. But yeah, you're just making my life stressful. Which, granted, epic first world problem because I'm playing this fucking game, you know. Yeah. Y'all better tell your friends about this shit, because this is too funny. Alright, who's the last one? We got anything particularly bad? Rush City Run is pretty bad. What else? Actually, nothing else. All these are decent enough tracks. Alpine Peak, that's a fun one. Okay, 150. Very nice. Wow. Pretty sure the guy behind me has red shells, and I'm just gonna get murked for free. Or maybe not. Who knows? I missed that boost panel? That's new. That's some new shit. I don't know how to do that low trick, and I don't care to learn it. Because the consequence for you fucking it up is that you just, like, fly into the off-road. And I'm not about that life. Oh, champion. That's unfortunate. Who? Okay, that green shell was not there. Okay. At least they got me before the boxes. That's nice. Ooh, golden mushroom. I wonder when I want to use this. Most likely sooner rather than later. I think I know where I want to use it. Although, of course, that might actually be enough time for the shock to come back into play again. Okay, whew. Jeez. I'm having to play surprisingly cutthroat with these guys. Ah, so close, so close. Okay, give me this box. Thank you. I need a box. Seriously need a box. Okay. Whoa, that worked out surprisingly well. Okay, now give me an item. I know this is Thundercloud territory, but thank goodness. Jeez. Get him. Please don't squish me! Okay, squish the other guy. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with fifth. Holy shit. A very well-earned plus 12. Hell yeah. God damn. So I can get middle spots and not go too badly in the positive or negative. Christ, you guys are... That's what my chest feels like right now. So now that that race is over, I can say look forward to the edited item montage that actually makes me look good at the game, as opposed to this. And then, I actually don't know what game I want to play, necessarily, once I'm done with this part of the stream. So I'm gonna actually ask you guys to, once the Mario Kart section is done, I'm gonna ask you guys to pick between the games that I'm thinking about in chat. And then that'll be the next bit of the stream. Toad Raceway. Oh boy. $150cc. Dude, what is my item roulette doing? What? Excuse me? That's a new one. Oh, thank you for taking that. I didn't want it. I think I did the smart thing there. I'm just gonna put these back. Excuse. Okay. And that's how you do a shortcut on this track. Was that guy trailing blue shell? I think he was. Get out of my way, please. Thank you. Okay, a star. I don't know if you can do the shortcut with a star. I'm gonna risk it, though. Oh, no. You can definitely do it, but I fucked it up. Ah, it didn't net me anything, but... Boo. Man. Please wait a moment. Honestly, that went relatively well, considering that it was, like, one of the first tracks. I think, honestly, if I had gotten that shortcut at the end with a star, I would have been able to, crack the top spots. Why are people leaving this room? This is such a good room. Get your asses back in here. Only 9 players? Jeez, man. Alright, last person. We're waiting on you. Come on. Luigi's Island? A lame. Kinda lame, anyway. How did I know? That's the theme of the stream. It's just comedically well timed. Whoa, what's my bitrate doing? That's odd. I set it to 5500 and it's like oscillating all over the place. I'm just gonna go wide here. Okay. Thanks, guys. Nobody. What the fuck? That was such an unlikely series of circumstances. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, well that wasn't so bad because the shock happened. Give me this item. Get out of here. Jeez. Okay. Shit, get me out of here. Holy Jesus. Alright, I just need to drive well. It's got reds. That is fine. Are you kidding me, dude? Come on, no! Just when I have a, like, decent performance in, like, glimpsed in my fucking eyeball, they had to take it away. I couldn't have it. It was not allowed. Get out of here, Rosalina. I have to pass somebody. Holy shit. Y'all gotta calm down. Jesus. What, only minus 19? Never mind. Keep it coming. Man, it's one of those days, I guess. Shit. Maybe it's just I'm still tired from being away? I don't know. God. Only 8,500 VR. I've lost 800 VR this session, guys. Holy fuck. I started with 9,300. Oh, man. Mario Kart giveth, and Mario Kart taketh away. Still only 9 players. Jesus Christ. Y'all get all your frustration on me and then you just leave? It's kind of rude, honestly. You know, just a little bit uncouth. A little bit, weird champ. Gotta say. Oh, come on, not this shitty track. Well, if I'm lucky, I'm the only person that knows how to drive here. You know what? I think my internet connection's bad, is what it is. Is part of what's going on. I'm obviously not going to attribute the whole caboodle to that. But what? I'm heavier than him. I'm Bowser. Excuse me? But if you guys are seeing how quickly my game's loading in to the race, to the like startup of the race, that means that your internet connection's not good. So you're gonna get bumped more. What? Excuse me, game? Never done that to me before. Oh, man. This is mildly upsetting. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's gonna be rough dealing with this guy. Can I get an item? Probably not. Oh, that's actually a good spot to get a thundercloud, because the cannon is right there. Come on, dude. That was scary. Barely got away with that. Oh, come on. Jeez, man. Is this really how this ends? I guess it is. Because this is the end of the track here. Lame. Make that 900. Stop picking shitty tracks. Also, CTGP's team, stop not removing shitty tracks. It's like, it's bad enough that I'm just gonna get owned every race. I would rather it be fun. That track is not fun. It is not well designed. Nobody likes angry me, it seems. Oh, Unknown Krebs is raiding with a party of 3. Thank you for the raid. I don't see the party of 3 here. I don't know how raids work that well. Volcanic Valley. Ooh. A veritable test of... Oh, Twitch viewer list sucks. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look into something that can accurately track my stats while I'm streaming. I don't know if Streamlabs does that, but you know, that'd be cool. Okay, 3 mushrooms. That's a bomb. It uses Twitch's backend? Oh, okay, so it's gonna suck as well. That's unfortunate. Get me up there. I want to be... Second or third is fine, I just don't want to be in first, and I don't want to be so caught up in the fray. Okay. Fourth? Who's in front of me? Oh, that guy up there. I don't know which way is faster. It's probably this way. My jump didn't come out for some reason. Until later than I would have liked it to. Alright, I'm relatively safe. I could threaten Alex if I wanted to, but I'm not sure if I want to. I think I want to, kind of. I'm gonna start doing it. No, I drifted too far! Ah, rip. I'm gonna get started? Oh no. For once. And I'm in last. Interesting. I'm in last and I didn't get the shock. Huh. It's odd. Alright, I'm gonna chain this. Hopefully I get the shock here. No, I got a star. Weird. Nobody knows how to do this part? Knew it. This is my opportunity. Get out of here! All that for 6th. My evil plan is coming together. Not really. Okay. This is such a shitty situation because it's clear that everybody in this room is going to hit me when they get the chance. But my answer to that almost doesn't matter. If I go Bowser, I'm going to take worse turns, but I'm not going to get bumped around as much. If I go me Mach Bike, I'm going to be able to outline people and take tighter turns, but I'm going to get super bumped around. Either way, I lose. Because I can't actually rely on people in this room to go after each other. Firstly, because, like, what ends up happening, right, is that, and this happened during that race, too. The guy in first gets way up there. Second place is a little bit behind, and then I'm in third. That's, like, the peak of the race. And I'm in third, but everybody else is close behind me. So the person in second is throwing things backwards at me to widen their lead over everybody else, because they can't catch first. And everybody in fourth and behind is throwing things up at me because they realize that it's realistic that they could get third. How did they get that far ahead already? Yeah. That was some of the quickest thinking, like, driving that I've ever done. Really? How many thunderclouds have I gotten this session? I had to do something. Why is it always me getting the thunderclouds? I don't get it. Alright. Let's keep on keeping on, I guess. God, this sucks. Oh, come on. That was like the worst fucking... That was the worst. Felt like I had to use that. Oh, fucking hell. Probably have time for one more race after this, and then it's 2 hours, and I'm gonna do other things. Alright. Get on. Alright. Knowing my item luck... Well, actually, I can't get any more items. I'm just gonna hold this, and I'm gonna do this shortcut. Alright, I'm in 4th. This is a decent position for me to be in. That was a bad decision. What is going on with this guy? You guys see that? He like ricocheted off the side of the stage or something. Make me big, thank you. No, that's not good. Give me this. You gotta be kidding me. I think this is actually the worst item luck that I've had ever on stream. At least I get 4th here. How many thunder... Okay. I got a thundercloud and a blooper that race. And there's only like... There's only like 12 item boxes that you can touch total. Jesus. And one of them was a single red shell in like 5th. So 25% of my item pulls have been, mathematically speaking, shitty. Flowery greenhouse, let's go, let's get it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is the last one. Gotta make it a good one. I'll tell you what, this is not getting turned into a highlight reel. Because, I'm not a masochist in Mario Kart. We're also in real life. Clip that out of context. Sky High Island. Alright, so I didn't pick Flowery Greenhouse ever. But we get a glorious last race. See, this is what I'm talking about. If you're gonna fuck me up, do it on this track. This track is pretty. Don't pick undiscovered bullshit. Or like... I don't know, I can't remember what else off the top of my head. Oh. You kidding me, dude? Come on, fucking hell. Alright. So right away, starting from a disadvantage. But, that's alright. Okay. Please give me an item at some point. Thank you for throwing that forward. I didn't realize that I would eventually have to be appreciative of that. Somebody having red shells in 10th place and throwing them forward. But here we are. What? Come on, dude. Really? You gotta do me like that? Really? Alright. Please give me a box up here. He's gonna take the tight box, so I'm gonna go wide. Yeah. Okay. That's something. Really? Alright, well. Got a star. No, up here is the, Oh, we got the bullet? Damn, he's got good item luck. I have the hidden bad luck stat. Okay. I think I'm locked in. I don't know if there's any place I can get other than dead last. There might legitimately not be, which is a crying shame, but, you know, what can you do? What's up, Luigi? Oh, is he trying to get the shock? He might be. Golden mushroom. Yeah, he got the shock. Okay. Smart cookie. Ooh, low trick, kind of. Interesting. Alright. Bullet bill. Where do I use this? I think I know where. Probably up here. Because it's just like the one boost panel and there's not a whole lot else. Get out of here, please. That was a good bullet. But if anybody has items, they're gonna pass me. Or not. Okay. 5th place? With that fucking start? Alright. I ain't getting nothing for the way I'm placing. Alright. Good fucking riddance. That has been the shittiest luck I've had thus far in Mario Kart on stream. Fuck you. I should just stick to doing this on weekdays when everybody's a scrub and I can farm VR easy. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I will be back to switch the input over to my other monitor. Okay. I am back. So now what I'm gonna do is this. Ooh, spooky. And this. While I move my setup over to my other monitor. So, first things first, I need to extend these displays. Hopefully it doesn't freeze anything. Nope, okay, that's good. Alright, let's get you going there. And then I'm gonna open up a new window here so that this is what you'll see. Alright, let's Alright, now the moment of truth. Let's see if my thing won't freeze up again. Why? Oh my god, why does it do this? It compressed Twitch chat into a little fucking nugget. Expand that out like that. Okay. We're gonna see some fuckery going on. So first things first is that I'm gonna do this, right? Hello? Okay, we're still good. And then I'm gonna do this, right? Get that out of here. This is just like a Saturday morning cartoon with less failure. By that metric, me playing Mario Kart is exactly like a Saturday morning cartoon. This is gonna plug into this monitor. So please, I'm actually gonna have to move this monitor like that. Enjoy looking at the other monitor and also my surfboard while I try to plug this in. Come on. Son of a... What's going on, dude? Okay. So, oop. It's doing something. Alright, as far as I can tell, we're all well and good at present time. I think that worked. So now that I have it set up on this monitor, you come over here. There you go. There you go. Now webcam's on the other monitor, still looking at me. And let me try this. Never mind. It's not updating. Let me properties. Here, disable that. It seems to still want to show this for some reason. I'm gonna actually delete this and then just make a new one with the same name. Add what was it, video capture? Yeah. Elgato capture card. Okay. Game capture. Yes. Ta-da! Alright, now let's see. Is it capturing anything? It is not capturing anything. Properties. Configure video. Ah, for crying out loud. Hold on. Oop. Fix the Elgato shutdown after a scene switch. Or something. I'm gonna mute the desktop audio briefly here. Mute, thank you. Oh, okay, hold on. Properties. Deactivate when not showing. Deactivate. Activate? Nothing. Hello? What is going on here? Let me move this over here. I'm not giving up on this shit. Hold on. Turned off when switching inputs. Let's remove that. Here, first I'm gonna deactivate it, then remove it, right? Remove. Right? Oh, wait, what? Why is it? Oh, this is just regular display capture. Okay, never mind. Add. Video capture device. Capture card. Okay. S plus. Oops, my webcam kind of... Oh no, is my webcam gonna do this shit now? Discard. Discard. Ugh. Shit. Here, hold on, let me, Damn it, now I'm frozen. Well, this sucks. Let's try that again. Eh. Virtual camera. And this. Okay, hold on a sec. So now you guys see the OBS logo. Very good. Cool. Now that's just nothing. Hold on a minute. I'm going behind the computer again. Did that do something? It did something, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Okay, this is all very fucking complicated and annoying. I'm just gonna end stream and then start stream again. Oh, it changed. That's odd. Wait, I might be onto something. Hold on a second. Nah, never mind. I'm just gonna do the